Hey, hey. Happy New
Dude,
Year,
you
everybody.
freaking killed that intro, man.
You like
I
that?
swear. That is freaking sick, dude.
Hell yeah. Thanks, guys. All right. Well, yeah, so we are doing, this is our posing review. Sorry, we have Jyn in the way here. And what we're going to go ahead and do, I believe, is we're going to start going through the Rogue One line. And we're basically doing an unboxing and review, 2-man live stream.
Yep.
So with Mario from Collecting Weekly as the co-host, how you doing today, buddy?
Doing good, man. I mean, catching down with a little something, you'd probably tell in the sound of my voice. But, I'm excited nonetheless, man. First of all, Happy New Year, Anthony, too, man.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well, and everybody in the chat here. It's going to be, I got to lean here, but just real quick, we'll say hi to, we got Bob Dylan up in here. What's up, Bob? Need to find this grail in 2022. Yeah, I know, right? Primetime reviews. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Tukathri's up in here. What's up, gentlemen? How you guys all doing today? Yeah, so I'm leaning here, so my apologies. Oh, and Combat Evolves here too. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so we're going live on this, man. So why not?
A little bit
right?
of a rough draft. Yeah, exactly, man. So basically, let's tell them what happened last night, man. Let's just tell them what happened.
Well, you want to go?
Yeah. So basically, last night, Anthony and I, after Lael's stream, we were just hanging out, and I wanted to put up this quarter scale Vader that you guys see here in the back. So I'm messing around. I mean, with the new Mythos statue that's out, I'm like, you know what? I wonder if it could pull off the original pose. So what I basically did was just try to mimic that, and then Anthony gets inspired and tries to do the same thing for his actual Vader as well. So we're both over here messing around, and I think everything that we did last night we could have live streamed it, to be honest.
Yeah, we really could have.
Yeah, we were actually at it for a little while, So then we're talking about it, we're going over everything, and like, you know what? Maybe we could just do this as a thing, Let's just see what happens. So we're talking about some figures that we both have in the collection, man, and then just basically give it some sort of review in a sense. Just go over the details of the figure, go over the posing, the actual paint apps, the details of the head sculpt, all that fun stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, hell yeah. So it was an organic situation. Like I was thinking already, on the channel to be doing like a, review of the older figures. And then I thought, well, just what happened last night with us, we're just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Well, just 2-man it. We have all these grails, man. So, and I know a lot of people have been wanting to see these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So why not take the chance to show them what they want to see?
Exactly, man. So I figured, you know what? We weren't really sure who to start with, right? It was kind of like who do we go with? And then
yeah. So the thing is that while we both agreed on the Rogue One line, I still got to pull some stuff out of storage, but I did have a few figures sitting right here that I still needed to set up. And so happens that Jyn Erso was one of them. So I'm like, let's just give this one a shot and we'll just see how it goes. So hence here we are.
Here we are, man. Exactly. So it's a little hard for me to click on the chat, guys, but Tukathri, I see you say, yeah, this was before my time. It's great to be able to see this line. Exactly. It's exactly our sentiments.
Yeah, unfortunately this was during my time. I just chose not to really jump in, and I freaking regret it. So I'm having a hard time going back, picking some of these figures up. But fortunately, this actual figure was I worked out a deal with Chris Letty from the 6 Scale Scavengers. Sweet Angel blessed me with a pretty good deal that I couldn't pass up, man. So yeah, I'm grateful to have it in the collection.
Dude, I'm in the same spot, man. It's like it's hard when you're coming in new, as a new collector, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, look at all this.
There's so much what did I miss? Catch up on that. Exactly. There's so much that you miss, but at the same time, there's so much that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand as a new collector, what do you do? In my opinion, if you're starting off new, just go forward, just because there's so much coming out. And the way that Hot Toys has been lately, I mean, your chances are you're going to see something reissued. You know what I mean? So,
are we though? Well,
it's
do we see Star Wars reissues?
Well, actually, we did when they first came out. The Obi-Wan was reissued. Han Solo and Chewie were actually reissued. You know what I mean? Vader was reissued in the 40th anniversary, the Empire one.
Yeah, but he was
So was the Boba Deluxe. The same thing. It was also reissued in the 40th anniversary. So you are seeing them, bro.
Yeah, but I would say those are kind of those are your bread and butter, though. That's your New Hope.
Yeah.
The original trip. You know, like, not to say that they won't everything, but I mean, are they going to put out another Jyn Erso Imperial disguise reissue?
I honestly doubt it, to be honest, but
are we going to get another, you know what I mean? Like that respect. I mean,
they tend to reissue things out of the blue, man.
You're right. So no, you're right.
I mean, just completely random as well.
Knights of Ren, what's up? Happy New Year to you as well, bud. Sorry, I have to lean to click my mouse. Work in progress. Maybe I'll get a wireless mouse for later so we can do this a little easier next time. But Tukathri, the OT will always be reissued as long as they are profitable. Yeah, I think eventually, like Mario was saying, I mean, we do have a couple of reissues of some of the bread and butter guys. So I just don't know if they're gonna do like everything.
Yeah, but what's hot right now is The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba. So as far as I think it's going to be a while before we see any sort of reissues from the original trilogy or anything, any general releases from the original trilogy.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe if Disney Plus didn't have, this lineup of shows coming, right? Then Hot Toys is like, well, there's nothing going on with Star Wars. Let's reissue.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But we're in this, exactly. So I don't know, man. But yeah, it's been a little while. I mean, I believe she came out in September of 2017.
Uh-huh.
So we're approaching year 5. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. We're looking at MMS 419. This was a Sideshow exclusive. The reason why I passed on it basically was I already had a Jyn Erso in the collection. And one factor is that I really couldn't afford it at the time. So then I just talked myself into like, you know what? I already have a Jyn. I feel like I don't need another one, even though it's different. It's a different figure completely. But I just decided to pass on it. So, hence, freaking almost 5 years later, it's in the collection now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and crack this thing open. But
Anthony, you go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
What are your overall impressions since you already have it out? What are your thoughts on the figure? Because I never really messed with this one at all.
Oh, really? Well, I love her. I will say, I think Rogue One is when we talked about this a little bit last night, but I Rogue One for me is the greatest new Star Wars, or I should say the greatest Disney
era Star Wars
that we have received so far. I like it.
I
like
can
it
agree
better
with
than
you on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not just talking about like Solo and the sequels. I mean, even like Mandalorian and so far Book of Boba Fett.
You're throwing in the TV shows as well.
Yeah, I'm throwing in the whole Disney line. So far, Rogue One is still the king for me.
Yeah.
It's just too badass, man. It's too badass. So, but overall, I like her. She doesn't come with a whole lot, and we can get into that as Mario's unboxing. But I mean, she does come with her regular relaxed hands, and then she has 3 other hands. Not much, just two fists. I mean, I can kind of show you. She's got like 2 open fists so that she can hold her. I forget what these are called, but they're the.
Get that practically
runway
with the wrappers and everything.
Oh, you still have everything wrapped. Okay, let me go ahead and look at chat here real quick then. Sorry guys, again I'm leaning for this, but we have Riley Ramirez. What's up, dudes? Bob Dylan's up in the house. Who else we got? We had Tukathri already and Knights of Ren. How was your KDR last night? I didn't play. I don't know. Oh, did Riley was playing last night with Will? There's something about the disguise figures I love, even though you're paying for just a head sculpt of the character. Yeah, I agree. But I love them too. I love the disguises. I love Han and Luke Stormtrooper and Imperial Jyn. I don't know. There's something unique about it. 6-8 Rowdy, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year as well.
To that last comment with the disguise figure, Even though, yeah, this is the Jyn in disguise, we really never got this interpretation of this trooper anywhere else.
No, we
You know what
didn't.
I mean, so the only way, even if you want to display it as a trooper, the only way that you're getting it is through this version.
Exactly. Knights of Ren, real quick. We're just trying to address chat as well. I want the Rogue One Vader. I have a lead on one, but should I wait for the Kenobi show?
Oh,
That I'm gonna let you answer that one.
I'd say wait for the Kenobi show. The Rogue One Vader, yeah, it's nice. It still holds up nice. In my opinion, I wasn't a fan of the big old diaper cod piece that was there. It was extremely poofy. That's why I never picked it up. It's an extremely nice figure. However, I really think we're definitely gonna see another Vader for the Obi-Wan series.
Yeah, for sure.
I would hold off for that.
I think even with a Hayden Christensen sculpt,
it's possible.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah. Tukathri's wondering what was the retail for this figure.
I think it was like $230.
Yeah, it was 220, 230.
Something like that.
We should have looked that up. We should have been prepared. Oh shit, we got some Mario ASMR going on.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to that.
Ooh, that's fresh. Box fresh.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Yeah, Alvin J, what's up, everyone? Hey, how you doing?
What's going on, Alvin?
6 Scale Reviews up in here. What's good, y'all? I see Mario
What's up,
practicing
Dan
for
Dre?
Pose Wars.
Oh, how dare you, sir? I do not need practicing, just to let you know. I'm just here hanging out, all right? We're just doing a thing. Look at this helmet, man. This is pretty decent.
Dude, the helmet is sick. You want to give him a zoom on that? Primetime,
Yeah.
How did you pose that Lando? I actually haven't had time. From what I did on the Instagram live, I had it set and then I kind of forgot. I'm gonna probably play with him a little bit later.
Set it, forget it in a sense. Really
Exactly.
glossy, this helmet, man. I mean, I'm really kind of nervous to get fingerprints all over this thing.
Yeah.
Extremely black.
I'll give you a zoom in.
Really no details on this thing, but yeah. Got a bunch of holes on the top of the head for some reason. But yeah, here's the neck joint on the bottom, or the neck piece, the plug. So yeah, it's decent. We'll see what we can do with it.
Yeah, I love it as well. 6'8 Rowdy just started collecting last March, and there is a lot I missed out on.
Yeah, that's what happens with, unfortunately being the newer collector. There's a ton to miss out on, but it's nice to go ahead and go back. However, you can find a deal every now and then. If you can exercise patience for something you really want, then by all means. But I suggest not going back, to be honest.
Yeah, I would always recommend never collect backwards unless you find those deals that are just a smidge above retail.
Exactly.
I guess it depends on what you're willing to pay.
Nice too.
Oh yeah. Bloodsport. Hey, Happy New Year, Mafia Mario chat room. Happy New Year to you as well.
Hey, Happy New Year, brother. Yeah, there's a nice weathering going on in this pistol. I think this is the same one that came with the Death Troopers, no?
Ooh, I think it is. Actually. I would imagine they would reuse that because it is part of that Rogue One line.
Yeah.
They all came out like right around that time here. Right, guys, I'm going to just try to run chat vocally instead of leaning all the time. I know it's kind of annoying. Maybe next time I'll do a wireless mouse. But yeah, Knights of Ren is saying I started collecting January 2021. OG Mando was my first. I got 17 Hot Toys now.
Nice.
It's not a bad run for 2021, man.
Absolutely not, man.
No, because here's Mario saying, well, I didn't pick up that much this year. I think I got like 30.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many y'all collect in a year, dude. I know some people get like freaking 50, 60 in a year, man.
Bro, that's like 2.5 a month.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I mean, it's to each their own, of course. I don't even know how many I grabbed this month. So, but yeah, I mean, she look, here's the thing, like the fabric on her, I'm gonna try to move her a little bit and get a little bit of I'll bring in a little bit here. Cause this fabric, dude, she holds up freaking great. This is like she's all cloth, minus, the armor piece and the belt and the backpack, the armor / backpack here is like plastic. It's pretty hard plastic. It has the magnetic features, right? Because I forgot what these damn things are called, but they just kind of magnetize in the back.
Oh, look at that! Yeah,
there's grooves.
They're like stuck to each other. These two.
Yeah, they'll stick. They're super magnetic, so they can just kind of hang out like as is. Solid though. I haven't had any issues with her at all whatsoever. I mean, like I said, she's like 90% cloth, you know.
Yeah.
So you're not getting any kind of frayed ends or anything. I mean, underneath her jacket, underneath her sleeves, she has like a white under kind of garment under the wrists here. So I mean, dude, she's sweet. The boots are great. Articulation, she doesn't have like split cut boots or anything, right? So you can't really this is about it right here.
Oh man, yeah, they're really not getting any pivot out of there.
No, there's not a lot there. But overall, I mean, you're like you were saying, we're not getting a figure, you know, in this uniform, much less, you know, with another Jyn head sculpt. I mean, even if it wasn't Jyn and it was just a figure, you know, with the helmet, it's a 2-for-1 deal for me, you know.
Dude, this figure, she's so small.
She is. She's very small.
She's a real small figure. Let me see what I can do with this thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm just kind of. Oh, go ahead.
This is a little bit of a kind of grinds my gears kind of thing. Shout out to Zach, to Cash. So pulling out these damn wrist pegs, and then one gets caught like that. So dude, I've seen people, you know, I don't want to say any names because I think P-Rock might get upset. Pull these out with their teeth. And that's not, you know, that's not sanitary, man. I don't want to bite. I mean, look, I don't want to see that, you know, to be honest. So what I just usually do is get some like little needle nose pliers, what have you, and just pull it out.
Yeah, needle nose. I too have used my teeth. Not gonna lie, if I'm in a pinch and I'm like, where the hell are the pliers? It just so happened I was messing with something, and although you're right,
it's bound to happen, yeah.
Yeah, but ultimately, yeah, a little needle nose is gonna work. Especially on these Hot Toys in particular, I've noticed it is where the pegs come out as well. You know, other figures that not so much, but definitely Hot Toys. Real quick, let me just check chat real quick, everybody. The skyrocketing Hot Toy prices have caused me to cut back significantly to Cothry. Yeah, that, especially Grails, but also the new stuff. Like, right, you said, Hot Toys is increasing their prices.
Yeah,
it's just the whole inflation thing, man. It's
a bummer, man. You know, but priorities first to Cothry. I mean, if you gotta cut back, then you gotta cut back. You know, don't risk your livelihood just for the sake of collecting, man.
Oh, exactly, man. It's plastic. So, you know, but it's unfortunate. Knights of Ren said I sold off all my 6-inch figures in order to get all of my Hot Toys. Hey, you know, that's good, man. You make your collection pay for your collection.
Absolutely.
It's a great way to, you know, diversify the assets, as it were, you know, especially if the stuff you're not really interested in anymore.
Yeah, I do that as well. I remember when I first started out, I had a bunch of Black Series figures, like the original ones when they first came out. So I sold off a bunch of those just to help fund some of the Hot Toys that I was picking up. And I do not regret that decision at all.
No.
I'm honest.
No, in fact, I had 3 third scale Pop Culture Shock Mortal Kombat statues of classic Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Reptile.
Oh, wow.
And I enjoyed them very much.
Damn, that's huge.
Yep, third, they were huge, and I had no place to put them. So, they had to go. I sold all 3 of them, and that money went into picking up some Hot Toys. So, you know. Just for chat, let's see. I'm trying to click, guys. I'm really sorry. 6'8" Rowdy, man. What kind of display? What kind of display cabinets are behind you? Well, these are a 6-scale Mafia custom creation.
Exclusive.
No, I mean, yeah, no, they are custom. They're basically garage shelves. I think maybe I'll just do a video on it one day.
Yeah.
Show how I built them. They're already built, but I can detail like what I've done back here. But garage shelves, you know, white acrylic, spotlights, spray paint, Velcro, and a lot of sweat. But
a lot of blood,
yeah,
sweat, and tears, right?
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I love them. I needed something, and I needed something that was not a DTOF and not a Maji case where I have to wait over a year to get them and spend a lot of money. So it was a lot of work, but it's half the cost. You think that Tarkin will get a reissue? He's rumored to be in the Cassian show. Tarkin
Possible.
may? He may.
It's possible.
He may.
Yeah, I can see that
Look,
happening.
if anybody's going to get a reissue out of these, I would say, you know, obscure characters in that respect, I would say Tarkin has a good chance. He was in Bad Batch.
Yeah, considering what he's going for in the aftermarket these days.
Yeah, he's in Rogue One.
So, definitely. I would definitely imagine that Tarkin could get a reissue. So,
and he's an amazing figure.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
The head sculpt on that thing, man. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, that's really one of their strong points, is just nailing the elderly as far as the portraits and the details are concerned.
They do. So, nailing the elderly. Is that where we're gonna start?
The head sculpt, the details in the
they
portraits. They do a phenomenal job. And hey, man, why you gotta do that, bro?
No, I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Nailing the elderly.
It was your words, man. You coined the phrase.
I see you. Yeah, I see
nailing
you.
the elderly.
I see you twisting.
I know. I know it's a pain, guys, for me to click. I think next episode I'll do a wireless mouse so I can pull that. So, yeah, Rowdy, we definitely need a Phantom Menace Palpatine. You know, another Palpatine would be cool.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. Phantom Menace, he'd be more just political. You want the robes, I think
Revenge
Coruscant gowns
of
and what
the
have you.
Sith type of 2-pack would be perfect for that. Actually, we get a little bit of Palpatine and Sidious in the 2-pack.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That would be sick.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
That's very similar to my Red Skull. Although he's not two figures,
yeah,
you do have the Johann Schmidt sculpt and then the Red Skull sculpt.
No, I'm talking 2 figures, bro.
I know. I'm just saying in that respect, though.
It's
that would be pretty dope. S-Beam, what's up, bud? I jumped on the Tarkin Vader 2-pack. Great figures. Yeah, phenomenal. Right here is Tarkin and Vader. I don't know how well you guys can see back there, but splendid.
I love that. I love that set, man. It's such a bummer what started happening to mine. How the arm starts to fray. It's my fault, but I mean, for handling it the way that I did, not taking precautions and all, but still, it's a phenomenal set.
Oh yeah. Now, are you yeah, speaking of, see, the peg is now stuck in the hand as I removed her. And I don't have any needle nose. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to use my teeth. We have something nearby.
You do whatever you've got to do, bro.
Well, I
don't condone it. I don't condone it.
I don't condone it
you
either.
Do
but if you're in a pinch,
you got to do.
Well, I did not prepare for this one, and I don't think I have anything near me. So, teeth it is. Do not recommend. But yeah, no. Overall, though, I mean this line is awesome, and I think she's a really cool figure. She's super unique, because it was only like 5-10 minutes in the movie, but. Hey, so was like,
but it was that third act. It was that third act, man, where this really this actual outfit really shined.
Yeah, because she actually with the helmet anyway. The helmet was off, but then she wore this for the rest of the movie.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
dude, it is such a bummer. There's no ankle articulation in this thing.
I know, that's the only. It's not bad, but yeah, her ankles are just non-existent right here. So.
Okay, so
2 head sculpts and a post-Windu battle. Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah, that would be dope. So I know these little batons aren't really weapons, but I'm gonna imagine that they are. So I went ahead. So
you're gonna try to get her in a.
Yeah, I put this little.
Okay.
Together. Let me see if.
All right. Well, I was thinking. So I guess I'll pose her with the helmet.
Okay.
That way we have something a little bit different here. Man, Bob Dylan, man, can you imagine the hype if we got a Mace Windu in the Kenobi series with a scarred face and cybernetic arms? Oh, now you're speaking my language. Cybernetic arms, let's go.
Dude, that would be insane.
Yeah.
That would be
insane. Metamorphic Customs, Desi, what's up, bro? Give it the 3 teeth. But careful, definitely a choking hazard. Yeah, it's I don't have anything near me. What is our favorite figure from the Rogue One line?
Ooh.
That's from Knights of Ren.
Can I cheat and say all of them? I mean,
yes.
They're all absolutely phenomenal in my opinion, but the ones that really stand out to me, it's really, really basic, but I think the Stormtrooper 2-pack. I just recently got that from PJ not too long ago, and it's a phenomenal set, man. I really, really dig it.
Man, see, now I don't have that one, but we are going to go through these, and Mario has a couple that I don't have. That's okay. That just means I'll be able to delegate the chat a little better, and we can still roll on a couple of those. Are you want me to pull this up for you right now?
Yeah, mute this mic for me too if I'm not muted.
Yeah.
Actually, just to give so here's a little bit what I've done with this thing. Yeah, like I said, I know these things aren't really weapons per se, but I'm gonna go ahead and treat them as such. What I really like about the head sculpt is the fact that their eyes are looking off to the side. You know, come on, focus. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Not a problem.
I think that's it. You can kind of see it.
Yes, she has a little bit of that. She's leaning. She's looking a little to her right.
So I think, considering that, the angle that I want would probably be about right there.
Yeah, that looks sick.
In a sense. So, you know, something quick, something basic. Not award-winning by any means, but yeah, I love it.
She can use those as weapons. That's fine.
She can, yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, this is this is nice. It articulates really, really well. The patches here on the arms, the Empire emblem here. The hands are a little bit of a pain, you know, in my opinion, but the chest armor is a little basic. I should really put this thing on a tripod so I'm not going like that.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right.
But
you can pull us back in. But yeah, she dude, and that's a sick pose, man.
I dig it, man.
You want me to bring that out?
For it.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, might as well use them as weapons. I mean, it's not a big deal. Yeah. It's all about your imagination, right? I mean,
absolutely.
SB missed out on all the Rogue One, man.
Yeah. Yes. You know what I ended up doing was basically I picked up the heroes. So when the line was out, I picked up the Chirrut Deluxe, the Jyn Deluxe, and K2SO. Was able to get them all at retail. And yeah, now I know they're just all pretty much grails. It's crazy what happened with that line.
It's insane. Every one of them's a grail. Every one of them.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. After watching Boba Fett, you guys ever consider expanding other types of figures? Example, if they made Gamorrean guards. Absolutely. Give me a Gamorrean guard 2-pack.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look. I love the design of the Gamorrean shit. I wish we would get something in the original trilogy. I mean, I thought they looked absolutely, you know, phenomenal. I'd love to see it. There's so much details there's in the outfits and the costume that's going on for that guy. I kind of tweaked a little bit. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm kind of just doing this generic kind of pose here. That see if I can get this a little. Let me see if I'll full screen here. Nah, it's just kind of a basic assault stance. I got the helmet on and kind of the arm kicked back. I mean, the articulation on her is still really good though. You can get really good bends and kind of an S, you know, that S curve that you know, try to get that range of motion on the torso. She doesn't have the greatest of ab crunch, but Dude, she's a great figure, and I'm not just saying that because it's Rogue One. As Mario can probably tell, I mean, she's really easy to pose.
Oh yeah,
it's not very tight.
I'm taking some inspiration from the Deadpool premium format statue and trying to see if I can, do something stupid, exaggerated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I love it, and I love how we got the Imperial logo on each shoulder.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
I mean, it's a nice. Like she's really nice, and like I said, I know the chest plate here is a little chintzy. Yeah, it's just plastic. It's very toyish, but I mean, it's fine. Overall, it's fine. And you've got the the communicator, stuff on the stitched into the fabric here. Like, dude, she's got a lot of detail on her for what she is, right?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Even in the jumpsuit, that lining that goes down the middle, it's also a nice touch. I love how they capture the stitching work on something so.
Dude, it is, man. The tailoring on this figure,
yeah, it's really phenomenal.
And I think that's one thing that they had going for them is that they knew that they're like, okay, you know what, this figure's going to be mostly cloth.
Yeah.
So with that, they're like, okay, well, how do we really make that cloth good? Like you were saying, just the way they have the stitching and, the lines down the middle, the slight bunches here and the fabric on the sides. I mean, she's a great figure. I mean, she really is.
No, absolutely.
Toku Collector. What's up, Sean? Busy at work, but what's up, guys? Hey, man, we're just, we're going through the Rogue One line.
Yes, sir.
One day at a time, man. So, yeah, they did Bob Dylan. Dang, they gave her some thickness. Yeah, she's a little thick, man, but she's good, man. This is great proportions. Yeah, the Sideshow Gamorrean guards go for some cash. All those old Sideshow pieces do, man.
That Mythos statue of the Gamorrean goes for insane money.
Dude, I know.
That's, oh my gosh, that thing is, it's a crazy, crazy nice piece, but doggone, that thing goes for bucks.
Oh yeah. Tukathri, is the Jyn Deluxe better in articulation than the Imperial one? I guess you're gonna have to tune in on our Jyn Deluxe episode. Find out.
Basically the same.
But Mario just ruined it.
Well,
no, I'm kidding. Yeah, I know. No, yeah. They're basically the same. They're basically the same. Diablo Fett, what's up, bud? I think the character that was Saw Gerrera, right hand man, would be a cool figure. I loved his design. Sorry, I don't know the character's name.
Oh, was that
his right hand man?
What was it? Two Tubes, I think his name was.
Something.
That funky looking one.
I just want to Saw Gerrera. I think he's dope.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there. Oh shit, this head sculpt came out. There's a lot going on with that one. And definitely. I love that outfit.
Yeah. Bob Dylan's wondering if we're allowed to discuss Book of Boba Fett episode 1 yet.
Why not?
I don't care. Yeah. I think if people have seen it, yeah, absolutely. Riley Ramirez was wondering, you guys both picking up that Mythos Vader? Think I might have to. Him next to Mythos Maul would be dope. I
don't know, man. I mean, look what I did with that Vader. It kind of captured the Mythos OG itself. So I don't know.
The OG, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what we were doing last night. Mine's up there, very similar stance, holding the helmet, but he's got his other hand on the waist. But yeah, it's hard to see, my setup. But the new Mythos, though, no, Mario knows. I'm picking that up. For me, yeah, because I agree with you on that. The only difference is I'm not going to have him posed with Mythos Maul. I'm going to just have him posed with, see, I'm backwards, the Mythos Palpatine up there. Yeah. Sidious, and then because I don't have Maul yet, but Maul's going to be up here and replace a Grogu. I'm going to have Maul and Ventress together, and then Vader and Emperor together. I think that'll look sick.
Pulled off a little bit of a museum pose here. Let's see. Kind of, let's make this camera a little bit closer. Try it this way instead. So you don't
I'll switch. And I can probably turn this off. This is rotating for nothing. Want me at full screen, you bud? Here.
Sure. Just make it a little focus.
Ooh, I like that.
So, yeah, I mean, just some basic, generic museum kind of thing. I don't know if you can see it. try to arch her back a little bit. So I know someone's saying over here that they gave her a little bit of cake,
little junk in the trunk.
Yeah, I'm trying to capture that.
That's what I did with my Hella.
There it is. There it is. You can see a little bit there.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, I like that. That's great.
I'd actually probably leave it like this, to be honest. I can see this going in the cabinet like this.
That's actually a good setup.
Yeah, like right there, considering where her eyes are looking.
Oh yeah, yeah, because you got that nice lean, and she's kind of cocked back a little bit. Got a little bit of that neck tilt, and that's something like similar to what I'm doing right here. Actually, I got a little bit of a neck tilt, and she kind of leaned back, got that junk kind of pushed out a little, and but I don't know what to do. Like she doesn't have a lot, right? She's got the blaster, and then the sticks, so it's very.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to really set something up for her.
Yeah, it's the only drawback with her, and it's not even really. I don't even think it's something that you can ding her for. It's just that she didn't have that much in the movie, for this particular outfit. So
no, she didn't. So you just make the best of what you've got. So
yep,
yeah, you can still pull off something pretty decent.
Yeah, like Knights of Ren. Yeah, no, we have that. She comes with the blaster and then the sticks, and that's it.
But I think with the sticks, it gives it a little bit more, telling a little bit more of a story than just a generic blaster, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Now, I will say one thing I do enjoy, and I don't know about you, but I love the Rogue One bases for the stands.
Oh, now, you know what? Hang on,
I don't think you pulled it out because you have to slip them on, but for this particular one, as you can see, we have a picture of Jyn Erso there. You've got your Arabesh writing. It's just really cool, man. And almost every Rogue One figure has some type of plated portrait to go with it. And I like that. It's a nice touch.
You know what? I do not see it here in the box.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Let me see. Let me look under here.
Yeah.
Nope. Nada.
Really?
Did this one come with the with that little extender as well?
I get confused because I have a lot of those extenders.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and sometimes I just slide it in front, and I don't know if it was part of hers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of hoping with you unboxing, you would have everything. So I don't know.
No,
man.
I don't have that either. Some bitch.
Yeah, I don't recall. Diablo Fett says she reminds me of the Death Star gunner. Do either of you gentlemen have that figure? I know he does.
I absolutely have that figure. Yeah, it does remind me of it as well. And I think that's another reason why I passed on her, just because of that. But it is different. The Death Star gunner is completely different. While it does look similar, it really isn't.
No, they are different. I mean, obviously, one's female.
Yeah.
Trying to get this wrist peg in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave her like this. This is nice. I dig it.
Yeah, I think that's a really good looking pose. You've got a nice angle on both the body and the head, and again with her eyes, with this particular sculpt, she is kind of leaning her eyes a little to the right of her, which is cool. It's not just a dead kind of dead stare, and
right, gives it a little more character,
Yeah. Now, if I can get this wrist peg in. There we go. Yeah, so I mean, this whole Rogue One line is sweet. I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna find out shortly. What we're gonna be doing for episode 2 next week, but we are gonna be continuing the Rogue One line. I guess we'll know before we end the show today who we're gonna pick.
Let's get some thoughts in the chat. Who do you guys want to see from this?
Yeah. What do you guys
I'll let you know whether or not we have it.
Yeah, because we will do regular Jyn Erso, but I don't know if we need to do her next week.
You know what? I remember I mentioned earlier about the 2-pack probably being one of my favorite, but now that I think about it, Krennic was also amazing.
Rennick is
That's another
awesome.
amazing figure in here. The Death Troopers. I mean, the Death Troopers are sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got the deluxe with the doll. So that's I really like that one a lot.
Turret is
Diablo
amazing.
Turret was really, really good. Diablo Fett says Rogue One Vader.
I don't have him.
No. Yeah, none of
No.
us have him, unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we both don't have him. Yeah, we don't have the Vader. But we do. I'll tell you what I do have for Rogue One. We have both Jyns. We have the original Shore Trooper. We have Krennic. We have Chirrut, and we have K2SO. And Death Troopers. But if we do Death Troopers, I will showcase the Mando Death Troopers while Mario showcases the Rogue One Deluxe Death Trooper. So we can compare and contrast the differences.
Sure. Yeah, Knight of Ren is saying Chirrut. I have the deluxe version. Which one do you have?
I too have the deluxe version.
Gotcha. Diablo Fett says K2SO.
I'm having a really hard time with this wrist break.
Yeah, they're kind of a pain.
Yeah, like it's in, but I'm having a problem with the fabric. Like I said, when I mentioned earlier, she's got that white undershirt, and it's you kind of have to bend this thing down some to really get this in position. And some of these are a pain in the ass. Hey, Fob's Figures, Fabio, Happy New Year, guys. What's up, buddy? Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year, bro. Yeah, if I can get this peg in.
We got 2 votes for K2SO.
Ooh, yeah, K2. Well, yeah. I mean, we could.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
No, me neither. He's definitely a Grail. I think they all are, but I mean, come on.
He's one that's definitely up there as well.
Yeah, he's one of those top. Not even just Rogue One. I'm gonna go ahead and say the best, or one of the highest Star Wars Grails. It's up there.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm seriously having technical difficulties here, so I will get this damn wrist in.
Yeah, just bear with him, y'all.
Yeah, you guys know how it goes. Sometimes these things really they're just a pain in the ass. 808 Michigan Jedi. Hey, what's up, bud? Happy prosperous 2022. New year to everyone. And a new year to you as well, my friend. 2022 is going to be great. I can't wait. Especially for what's going with Star Wars and Hot Toys. We got a lot of stuff coming, man.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out, man. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun, interesting year.
I think I got that in her hand. But yeah, no, overall, I mean, she's a great one. I mean, what is she really going for nowadays? Do you guys know? I mean, I suppose I could look it up, but I don't know what she's going for aftermarket right now.
I think I've seen her for around 500 or so.
Yeah, I want to say around 5s.
Which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't recommend, like we said, I don't recommend buying backwards, but if you really want her, maybe. But that's if you're like, you can afford it. But geez, it's just, I can't really tell anybody what to do, with their money. So if it goes without saying, man, if it's something you guys want, you're going to get it. But damn, that's expensive though. So
it looks like it's about 500 or so. There's some here that ended on eBay just under 5 with free shipping.
Oh, sold?
Yeah. Sold items, yeah. 470, 476. 476 with $50 shipping. Jeez.
Jesus.
Why? Where the hell is this thing shipping from?
Probably overseas.
Yeah, 529 with 2 bids.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Cassian, Mando season 3. Yeah, man. Yeah, again, we are having a lot of Star Wars coming. So it's really,
I think Ahsoka's this year, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it gonna? I don't know. I don't think so.
We'll see.
If it is, I mean, what are we gonna have then? We're gonna have, Book of Boba Fett's gonna be continuing, for 6 more episodes into early 2022. Mm-hmm. Kenobi's supposed to come out this year, right? Or is that 2023?
I'm sure it's this year. They've already wrapped principal.
Yeah, they wrapped filming, right? So now they're in post, just like
Yeah,
doing
it
stuff.
should be. Yeah, I would imagine it'd be this year. The same with Andor as well.
I know. What's up with Andor? It's like a show nobody asked for.
Hey man, I'm all.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm hoping
Mhm.
we get some cool hot toys from it. I just it's a weird decision, in my
I
opinion.
like Diego Luna on that role, man. I thought he did a phenomenal job, and I'm looking forward to see. I mean, plus, oh no, we're not getting K2SO in this one, are we?
No, but there again, if you watch Rogue One, I mean, there was K2SO, but then there was also another just Imperial droid.
Yeah,
So,
right.
you know, those things are walking around, man. So he may not be K2SO, but they may say like Imperial droid something or whatever and sell it as such.
Yeah, that's one of those things I want to see, though. I mean, considering the classic duo, how they met and all that, you know. So I would love to see that sometime.
No,
I don't know.
I think it would be good. No, I'm not saying it's you know, oh, why the hell are they making it? It was just kind of an odd
For sure.
show. I thought it was like, oh, we're gonna go revisit that. Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking something be a little more popular, but yeah, I mean, you know, either way,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to any Star Wars that comes out.
Along with the what else is coming out? Bad Batch. Did you mention the Bad Batch?
I did not, and you know, that's partly my fault because I haven't seen it, but I don't mind talking about it. I just haven't really watched a lot of the animated shows. I'm trying to get through Clone Wars still. It's hard for me. But yeah, that's something to look forward to as well. I mean, we're getting those Hot Toys releases from them too.
Yeah, I was a little let down, to be honest, but we'll see.
Yeah, there's a lot of filler, but the character design looks cool.
Yeah, they look sick. I really love those trooper designs, but there was a ton of filler, in my opinion, throughout the entire season. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some cool moments that went down, but it wasn't really enough to really complete that entire season, you know, to really like draw your attention towards it, you know, or to keep your attention towards it.
Right.
So
Metamorphic Customs Desi says sometimes the shows or movies no one asked for turned out to be great, like Rogue One.
Solo's another one.
Yeah, Solo was pretty good. We were talking about that last night, and I only watched it once. I'll probably watch it again, but I enjoyed Solo. I did. And I was
definitely one of those ones that really it had a bit of backlash, considering that hey, you're not going to have a young Han Solo and actual Harrison Ford. I'm sorry, and no one's really going to want to see that. So that had a little bit of controversy, but it turned out to be really damn good. I thought Alden Ehrenreich did a great job, you know, in the role.
I agree, and I look forward to seeing either him or Lando, maybe reprise their roles in a series.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not their own series, but yeah, wouldn't that be great? Like Donald Glover and them, and then and they don't have to be like the stars of their own show, but have them pop in, you know, somewhere within, you know, a TV line. That'd be cool. I don't mind that because, like you said, you know, with Harrison Ford and Billy D. Williams, it's, you know, they're older, and even if they deep fake, you know, they're also very expensive, and are they even willing to do it? I just, you know what I'm saying, you know. 808 Michigan Jedi. Say, Anthony, just a quick question. Were you expecting the delay on Ahsoka and Maul as of recently? No, you know, I honestly thought they were going to come out before the end of the year.
Yeah.
And personally, I did.
Yeah,
I really did. And now I'm like eating my words, you know, because I know they're ready. So I don't know particularly what the reason for the delay is, whether or not they're trying to do a worldwide simultaneous release with Hong Kong and Sideshow.
Yeah.
But gosh, it has to be coming soon. It has to be coming soon, guys. Ducathri, Disney is creatively bankrupt. They aren't willing to make a Star Wars show unrelated to any original trilogy or prequel trilogy. Well, I mean, that's a fair argument, but look, I think it's because the reception of the sequel trilogy didn't go over too well. It's not highly acclaimed. So kind of going back to what they know, which is the prequels and the originals, is a safe bet. I mean, Mandalorian is really damn good. And I'm digging the Book of Boba Fett so far. So yeah, they're still kind of playing in their old sandbox, but we're getting new stories, we're getting new lore and world building. If they want to move forward again, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, I'm sure they will at some point. and we'll get new, fresh ideas. But this is still cool, filling in these backstories, and we are getting kind of new story anyway with Mando
and the
Yeah, I
acolyte.
mean-
Can you consider that? That's something that's way outside of the current timeline as well. You know, a story that's being told from the Sith point of view.
Ooh,
That's gonna be
what
pretty.
we
That's
need.
pretty. That's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I think that would be
That's
really
cool.
sweet, man.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the 1100 Iron Man?
1100 Iron Man. Is that the quarter scale that was brought out last night with the gantry?
Possibly. Let us know, Tukathri. I'm not too sure. Diablo Fett says he wants the Boba 2-pack to get released already. Yeah,
Dude,
I think you and everybody else, man.
Yeah,
yes.
I thought that one would have been released too. They could have.
I know, you
could've
thought they would have
capitalized on
dropped it
that release, man.
before. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, shit. They did it with the with that Spider-Man suit. You know, the black one, just in time for the movie.
yeah.
But come on, man. They can at least give us that. But
I agree. I think that would be
Little-
sweet, man. 808 Michigan Jedi for the first time last night. Wife and I watched Solo. Well, what'd you think about it?
oh wow. Yeah, I'm curious of their thoughts as well.
Yeah, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. Tukathri, the sequel trilogy was definitely related to the original, though. There's a 25,000 years of history. They can go back 3,000 years. I would love to see a Knights of the Old Republic show.
For sure. There's so
Personally.
much history and lore that they can go back and revisit, man. The thing is that you've got to make sure you're writing a decent story. You know, and the thing is,
Yeah.
us as Star Wars fans, we're never happy. You know,
Right.
so we're gonna criticize every single thing pretty much. So
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. I'm just hopeful they'll do something right.
No, and they will, and so far, I mean, as far as Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni is concerned, I don't think we're having. My faith is with them, and I think it's well placed.
Right.
I really do. I don't
But do you
know
think-
what they. Go ahead.
You
I'm sorry.
think they'll keep them confined to the timeline that we're at right now? You think they'll let them expand, you know, to the Old Republic or beyond?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if they're, because I think Kathleen Kennedy considers the sequel trilogies like hers.
sure.
Like just you know, like her achievement, as it were.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of this.
If you want to call it
divisiveness over
that,
there.
an achievement,
Right,
yeah.
but I'm just saying, speaking through her, you know, is how I feel. So I don't know unless they're like, okay, you know what, everything that John and Dave are doing is so successful that we absolutely need them to do this.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's willing to give that up so quickly to somebody else. Because I heard recently that they're saying that they want to revisit some of the characters from the sequels in some capacity. So some of them may be coming back.
But the thing is that the actors that they've used in those sequels aren't willing to do anything right now.
No, they're so
you
jaded
see
by that.
John Boyega don't want to do anything. Freaking
Daisy Ridley
doesn't want to do anything.
Adam Driver,
Yeah, they'll
maybe,
go. Possibly,
you know, because he's,
But
I would say he's arguably the
why
best
am I-
character.
I'm blanking on Poe's name right now for some reason. I don't know why.
Poe Dameron, yeah, I know his
he
name and I
doesn't wanna
forget
do
it.
anything as well.
Isaac, who's Poe Dameron? Jace, no, Isaac. What the hell is his name, guys?
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal actor as well.
He is. He's gonna be Moon Knight, right?
He did. Actually.
Yeah.
I saw him in this movie, Ex Machina. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, dude, that was that
Yeah.
was insane.
That movie's
That was an
fucking
insane flick.
yeah. I love that movie. I loved that movie. Oscar Isaac's, guys. Yeah, we just kind of
thanks, Bob.
brain fart there. I mean, not nothing to the actors. It's just goes to the testament of the movies. Like we're like, who are these people again? If we didn't hear so much about them in the press over negative shit, we might not know their names.
Absolutely.
You know,
man.
versus we know everybody from the originals. Yeah, real quick. I think this is kind of let me full screen me really quick because we're kind of just to show you. I kind of have her in. I don't know what you'd call this. I have her foot kind of tilted up, so she's not quite flush on the ground. I figure, you know what, let's try to, utilize everything she has. So we've got the blaster, we've got one of the flight sticks from her left side, and then I kept the second one there. So I was trying to utilize, you see what I'm saying? I was trying to utilize everything that she comes with. Not bad.
She's probably tired from standing on her foot all day, so she gotta, lift it up just to rest it, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, I was just trying to just play around with it and see what I can do with multiple, with basically everything she has. I think I'm gonna do another one though, because this one's okay. Just trying to showcase like what all she has.
Yeah.
No, she's great. I mean, like I said, I think this whole Rogue One line is top notch. I mean, I don't actually. We talked about this a little bit last night on Leo's stream, but I think the most disappointing release thus far, as far as Star Wars goes, is the Armorer, and even then, I wouldn't say she's horrible. Yeah, exactly. She's not.
It's just that it was so minimal, like we discussed. The weapons were kind of, I mean, not up to par in a sense as far as the materials that they were made from. I mean, a little bit of metal, would have been nice to see. Lacking a forge. I thought that would have been great instead of just getting a cardboard background.
I thought the whole I think this is why I had a level of disappointment, is because it was a Toy Fair exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So usually when there's a Toy Fair exclusive, it's something cool, I don't think not to say she's not cool, but like you're saying, something if she came with like a forge or something, if some of her parts were maybe some type of metal. I mean, it's metal. She's an armorer, like, and then all of her stuff is chintzy. Her accessories are just, and I don't know why she has screws on the bottom of her feet.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, overall she's weird, but again, she's still a great figure. It's just that's a testament to Star Wars Hot Toys, though. It's hard to find a bad Star Wars figure. That's true. It's not like we're saying she's garbage. It's just
the Sideshow Grievous, however.
Yeah. Now
you want to talk about something bad.
Right.
Oh man.
Big dog pounds up in here. All right. What's up, bud? Happy New Year. OG Star Wars fan was when our Star Wars was just Star Wars also here. What's up, man? Glad to have you guys coming in.
Absolutely. Yeah, good to see everyone.
I've pulled this out 3 times now with my teeth because of you.
You got to come prepared next time, man.
I know.
Have these needles on hand.
I know, it's so bad. Yeah. So for those just tuning in, we're basically going over Imperial Disguise Jyn as our first review and kind of posing session. And for those who also just came in, let us know. I mean, who do you want us to do next week? We got from the Rogue One line. I think the majority is K2SO.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
So we can definitely.
Now, I think we're gonna do that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll do K2SO. That'll be good. He's a beast too, man.
Yeah, man. That was such a surprise of a figure. I mean, we'll talk about it next time, but I mean.
Oh yeah.
It was really a surprise. So.
I was actually kind of surprised, to tell you the truth, at how many Rogue Ones we actually got.
Yeah, there was a decent amount of figures in that line, but I'll tell you what, though, the Mandalorian is just tearing that line apart.
Oh, absolutely! As far
as how many figures are in that damn line, it's crazy.
Yeah,
they're putting out so much.
Yeah, I mean, behind me, I think, I'm just now barely behind, but I have everything Mandalorian here, and I mean, we've got Remnant Trooper, Incinerator Trooper, the Armorer, OG Mando, Beskar Mando, IG-11, Scout Trooper, Speeder Bike, Heavy Infantry Mando, Death Watch Mando, and I think that's everything. Oh, and Death Trooper. That's the current line minus what just came out, which is the Shore Trooper Grunt and the Tusken Raider, I believe.
There's a lot, man.
So that's already a grip. That's already a grip. And we have everything else that they've announced already for Mando coming.
Jeez.
So,
yeah,
obviously, Rogue One's just a movie, but
still, I mean, we still need some figures to come out of that as well. I mean, we're still not done.
Where is Baze?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm sure we're gonna get an Andor, a Cassian Andor, right?
Yeah, but I don't believe it's going to be from the Rogue One line. It'd be nice if it was, just so that we can complete that line per se, technically. But yeah, I'm sure we're going to get some sort of Andor.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, you can throw him with the Rogue One line.
For sure, yeah. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, but they're going to promote.
Unless they decide to do some weird, different outfit. But yeah.
Oh, you know they're going to have a different outfit. I mean, it's all about the marketing. Everybody's got different outfits for, you know, toys and what haves, and man. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we didn't get a complete line, and Hot Toys is kind of notorious for that, though. You know, we don't really have a complete line of anything. I mean, I guess technically they're getting a Justice League complete, right, with the release of Cyborg coming, but
that's true. But then that's the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head that they actually completed.
Yeah.
Oof. I mean, you could say kind of technically Civil War, but those other figures were scattered throughout different lines.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Just to run through the chat. To Kathri, I'm looking forward to the Stormtrooper Commander. Oh, that's true. He's also out. That's Mando line. I don't have one yet, and it's a Rogue One reissue in a way. Well, I mean, it's just kind of like a Stormtrooper reissue in a way, in general, if you think about it. I mean, he does have the pauldron, and I don't know.
Which is removable. It is removable.
That's what I was going to say. It is? Okay, so that's because that's what I was thinking, because he's 220. And that's your trooper build right there, bro.
Yeah.
You can just take the pauldrons off.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely. So if you guys want stormtroopers, now's the time to get them.
We're still getting that damn sand base, man. There's no escape from that freaking base, dude. I'm telling you.
No, I know. I think they just manufactured like 2 million of them, and they got to do something with them. So they're throwing in the right? Yeah. OG fan, when Star Wars was just Star Wars, K2SO would be nice to see. I love IG-11, so yeah. No, I think we'll agree on that. From what everybody said in chat today, next episode, K2SO. That works for you, Mario?
That works for me, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
That I think will be great. We'll pull him out, and maybe we will, as we kind of unbox and pose him and review, we can go backwards and we can pull this Imperial disguise and kind of do a mix-up pose with him as well, since we've already covered it.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they absolutely go together. So
yeah, they go together. So we can definitely do that. Here is kind of. I'll go ahead and full screen me here, guys. Now there's just another different kind of looking off into the distance with the pistol and the helmet in her hand. So yeah, you can do a couple of different poses with her, utilizing all the accessories. You got to keep the batons on the back, so you just have everything that she comes with on her.
Yeah.
So I mean, surprisingly, from what you get, like I said, from what you get with her, you can still do a lot of stuff with her. You know, I mean, she's a little lacking in accessories, but I don't think it really limits how you can pose her and get her set up.
You just gave me an idea. Let me mess with this thing. Let me mess with mine a little bit.
You messing with it again? All right. See, that's what's so cool about him.
Oh, yeah.
Just caught the helmet. Wasn't quite on. All right. Mario's going to step up the game.
Let's see here. That's what's scary, man. I mean, when you try to pose your figure holding a helmet, you've got to try to get that grip set up just right.
Just right, yeah. See, I've got it under the thumb now. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a hook there.
Gotcha.
Just kind of running through some chat. Rain all day here in Hawaii from 808 Michigan Jedi. Rain did not stop the fireworks. It was pouring down off and on throughout the day. You know, it's been raining over here too. Past couple days as well.
It's been raining out here all week, man. We're finally escaping it, taking a break.
Yeah. Oh, nice post. Thanks, OG fan. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's cool to kind of, you know, she doesn't have a lot of stuff. All right. So, I mean, this isn't we're not like scoring these figures because I think it's fair to say that this whole line is Grail worthy of the title. I mean, they are really amazing figures, but given the fact that she doesn't come with much, still doesn't, in my opinion, detract from what you can do with her in that respect. And if you have other figures, of course you can mix things up. If you wanted to use the hard drive, for example, from the regular Jyn Erso, you can have her hold that, or, mix and match accessories from that line. I think there's some things that you can do to, just kind of have a little more fun with as well. That's outside of the box.
You know what's crazy? What I just noticed right now? If you look at her right hand, she's got a little bit of exposed. I guess any hand. I'm looking at the trigger holding hand. She's got a hole in her glove that's exposing her hand.
Oh, just like right on the tip here, like right on the wrist.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to see, guys, but yeah, she does. It's not fully gloved.
That's pretty cool. That's a nice attention to detail.
That is very nice, actually.
I appreciate those little details.
Yeah, 808 Michigan Jedi. I like that version of Jyn. Yeah. I mean, dude, these are awesome figures, man. And we wanted to showcase. I mean, a lot of people haven't reviewed these older figures, and Mario and I have these older figures. So, initially I was gonna just do regular unboxing and reviews like my regular videos, but figured this would be nice because we can do it live. We can chat with the community, with you guys, and we both have the same figures, so we can get different poses. We have our different opinions and takes on the figure, and we can just go through all of this line. So we'll start with Rogue One, and then I think we'll get into New Hope line, or New Hope / just original trilogy, maybe. Just we're gonna. There's a lot. We'll go through them all. Especially if you guys like this stuff. If you guys like this stuff, we'll keep doing it, 100%. So just let us know. And of course, with 28 people watching, please like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel, and Mario Collecting Weekly as well. I got links in the description for their channel, plus everybody else part of the community is in here. If you guys already haven't checked them out,
speaking of Collecting Weekly, and later tonight, on the spirit of this particular show, we've got Pose Wars debuting tonight.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So who do you got? Who do you got up for tonight? And you want to tell everybody a little bit about it?
Yeah, so basically, we're going to be doing poses for, it's going to be like a friendly competition, so we're going to be keeping track of points per round and stuff like that, and we're going to do some sort of brackets at the end of the year and do some sort of playoff style type of thing, so for our last man standing, so that's going to be absolutely fun. Something that they also came up with that I don't like, I'm not a fan of, is you can potentially spin a wheel to throw off whatever poser you want to mess with. Like, say if P-Rock will be joining us tonight. So say if P-Rock, if you want to throw him off, you get a chance to spin the wheel and say, all right, P-Rock, you got to get rid of the figure you have right now and post something else completely different.
Oh, so it's like just kind of throwing a wrench in the wheel. And just
exactly, man. So a bunch of fun stuff like that, man. So it's going to be absolutely fun. For tonight's roster, we've got myself, Dean, Sweet Dean the Dream. I believe Eddie Money Mendez is joining us. Dan, I believe both Dan and Dre from 6 Scale Reviews will be on tonight. And P Rockzilla will be joining us. And Boogie Manny. So we've got quite the roster tonight, man.
Now, how long do you think that show's going to be? Is it planned or?
Yeah, actually, we're gonna,
for tonight.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, as far as like the as far as runtime, or as far as like a season?
About runtime. Are you trying to do like within like 1 hour,
probably,
2 hours?
No,
3
we're
hours?
probably gonna go about 2 hours.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll keep it fun. It'll go wild. Probably looking at least 2 hours minimum.
Nice. That'll be awesome. That will be awesome. And, I'm looking forward to that as well.
This will be a monthly type of show, and we want to get other collectors involved, such as yourself, Anthony. We've got a spot for you for the next one. So Anthony will be joining us as well. and yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
And we
So
can
much
pick any
fun.
figure we have in our collection.
That's the beauty. We don't have to choose the same figure. Just whatever you guys want to pose.
It's just 6 scale. Could it be a third party figure?
Sure.
Okay,
Well, I don't
it's not
see why
just
not.
it's
Yeah,
not
not just
restricted to Hot Toys.
Nope, just 6 scale, and just have at it.
All right, that sounds amazing, dude. That's fun. That's something that's fun and competitive with the community. Because I mean, competition's awesome, right? In my opinion, it's fun. You guys can lighthearted, you know, kind of get at each other, you know, little shit talk, and look, I got the better pose, you know, what's up, you know, and it's fun, and it's all in good fun, man. And that sounds great, man. Diablo Fett is actually wondering, where did we get our light boxes? And that's right, we both have the same Star Wars light box.
Ooh. So I'll go and go first. The last year, I think it was Zavi. Zavi's had a bit of a sale where they were selling these things for like $40 shipped. I think $45 shipped. It was insanely cheap.
Yeah.
So yeah, I jumped on at that time, and I think they ship from the UK. I believe
they do ship from the UK, and it was fast. I'll tell you that, I got mine. I did it as well. I got it in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Like it was quick, and these are Hot Toys versions.
Yep.
Like the brand Hot Toys. It's an actual Hot Toys light box. And it's the same as Mario. I did the same thing. I think these things are normally like 100, 120, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like low hundreds. And yeah, they had them for like $40. I bought a Star Wars and I bought a Marvel.
Oh, nice. You got more than one. Nice.
And it costed me like $80 something for both of them. That's
such a killer deal, man. You can't get much better than that, dude.
No. So the Marvel light box is out in the living room with the Spider-Mans, but yeah. 68 Rowdy says you can get them at Target for $50. I don't know if are they the Hot Toys version. I mean, a light box is a light box. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, look at the quality of this Hot Toys light, versus a figure, but there are other ones, of course. Can we drop a link? We can take a look. I can't really reach my stuff right now, but I'll take a look and let you know. Because it was on Zavi, I remember that, but that was last year, so I don't know that they're not on sale anymore.
They're gone, yeah. Actually.
Oh, they're gone too.
Yeah, I went to go look for somebody else because someone asked me about them. I went to go take a look, and this actual Star Wars one is gone. It's not even listed on the site anymore. I believe they have some Dark Knight ones. I think there's a new Marvel one or Spidey or something.
There might be, and again, it's not just Hot Toys. I mean, there's a lot of different companies that make light boxes, so. If you can get a good deal on it, then, definitely go ahead and grab it. Bob Dylan's wondering which one you're looking for. It's the Hot Toys version. If you're looking for the specific one we have, is the Hot Toys brand Star Wars light box.
Yeah.
Big Dog Pound. Woo. Yeah. What's up, buddy? He says, I Hulk smashed that like button. I've been an OG subscriber to both you and Mario's channel.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Definitely appreciate.
Much appreciated.
You have been. You definitely have been. And it's just, you know what? Hey, this is a good year, 2022. We're moving forward. We're having a lot of fun on all our channels, coming up with some cool ideas, just to kind of interact and have fun with the community. Dude, it's just going to be a great year. It really is.
That's the fun part, man. I mean, we're all doing our own thing, but at the same time, just collaborating with one another and just going on each other's streams and just having fun, man. Just enjoying the hobby and just enjoying each other's company as well.
100%, man. And again, I thought this was just, it kind of happened organically, at least for this, for this particular series, because we were both kind of posing that quarter scale Vader last night, and we're thinking, we could have gone live with this, and then it's like, well, actually, because I was like, nobody has the quarter scale Vader, not a lot of people. And then it just kind of clicked. You're like, well, actually, nobody really has a lot of these, the Rogue One lines or a lot of the New Hopes. So it's like, okay, this sounds like something really fun. Like you were saying, we can collab together and have fun, showcase figures that are, long gone, give people an opportunity to take a look and see and what our overall thoughts are. In which actual case, what are your overall thoughts on this figure? I mean, if we were to give it a score, what do you think you would give her out of 10?
And
why?
All right. So I like the details of the jumpsuit, even though it's very basic. They did manage to capture the stitching details, the patches, the pockets, everything that you would that this actual jumpsuit requires. And the tailoring is fantastic. The articulation is great. It's really good. While posing the figure, I did notice it kind of snapped back a little bit, which is kind of a bummer. But the lack of ankle articulation kind of is non-existent. It sucks.
Yeah.
The head sculpt is amazing. I think they captured the likeness. The likeness is on point. I love how the eyes are looking to her right. Um, the batons with the magnet details, that's nice. With the magnetic features, that's nice to have. I always appreciate good strong magnets when they exist.
Right.
All that being said, I'm probably gonna give her a solid. I want to say maybe 7.8.
7.8.
7.8. Yeah, I was thinking
So
between 7.5 and 8.
Yeah,
She's decent. She's decent.
That's a fair assessment. I would you pretty much took the words out of my mouth. You and I kind of got the same.
Yeah,
We feel the same.
We're
I mean,
on the same page.
but coming up from top to bottom, though, I'll say that the head sculpt is amazing. For being a 5-year-old figure, and I would dare even say a 6-year-old figure, because they took forever to come out. They had to develop this thing, so it has aged before it actually hit retail. The sculpted hair is still great for a figure this old. Now, I mean, obviously, if they were to 2.0 her, the sculpted hair would be a lot better, because they've been really nailing that this year or this past year.
Yep.
But the sculpt is great. Having the hair tied in the bun in the back is, everything is really, really good at the top. Her paint apps are great. Her eyes are like Mario stated earlier, that eyes having a little bit of a lean really adds to the dynamics of her. That's not that dead stare, like a lot of Hot Toys sculpts are. I really feel like you can keep her, because of the way the eyes are, you can pull off that more natural, that natural pose where she doesn't just look like she's just standing like a wax museum,
Right.
Again, the fabric, the outfit's great. I don't have any issues with this. I haven't had any kind of peeling or like stitching coming out at all. The hands, like you also mentioned, was a nice touch, how the gloves are kind of open, between this area over on the palm.
Nice
That's
attention to detail.
Yeah, the attention to details there. The magnets, of course, is great. For what the chest plate and back plate are, it's fine. It's not chintzy, it's just real plasticky. But it's very sturdy. It's not a fall apart type situation. Again, the ankles, there's non-existent. You have no ankle maneuverability at all whatsoever. The knee pads are solid. They're really hard plastic in the front and kind of a rubber elastic, in the back holding them on. The belt's great. I mean, I would probably, I'm gonna give her an 8. I'll give her an 8. And also because she does come with the helmet, and the helmet's wearable. Yeah, which is a nice. Some of them aren't. You just have a freaking helmet. So being able to swap them back in and out gives her a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? I want to say posability, because that's more or less with her articulation. But you have more variety in switching things up with her. And again, also with articulation, bro. Her articulation's great. She's a small frame, everything's cloth, so she's very easily maneuverable. Clearly double jointed. The base is dope. I loved how they have the printed, portrait on the bases. I can't like her enough, actually, but she's an 8 for sure. She doesn't come with a lot of accessories, but what she comes with was through, in the show. So I'm not knocking them for that at all. I think if you can get her for a good deal, you want to pick her up to add to your Rogue One line for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Let me show you what I did here. Kind of a little bit of variation off of the pose that you done.
Yeah, let's get you on a full screen here.
So I went ahead and added the helmet to her hand like this. It's a little nerve-wracking because she's barely hanging onto it. You see?
Yeah, you got a nice bend in the wrist. So you've got that grip. There's the the tension between her hip and her fingers there are kind of keeping it in place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so nervous about rotating this. I'm just nervous about the helmet just falling off. But I think this one turned out really damn good, man.
I think it looks great. I like that. I like that. See, I was a little nervous myself trying to pull that off, just because like you said, it's kind of just locked in position.
Yeah. I mean, trying to get it to hold the helmet isn't, that easy as well.
No, it's not. It's not. And she's rotating on mine right now, but got to be careful.
Let's collect all the fets. Get them all, guys.
That's right.
Get them all while you can.
Fobs Figs, Anthony, please move over. We want to see your background, not your mug. Well,
oh wow,
look at that. You can see it. I think you can see it, right?
Come on, Fob. You got the best of both worlds, bro.
I know. What's going on? You get my mug and my background.
What else can you ask for?
Right? I mean, look here. If you can see it a little bit better, that's it. My quarter scale's right there. Mario's is in plain sight. It's just a little hard to see it up there. But yeah, that's it, man. It's all Star Wars here. Get back here. Boom. And yours is sick looking, dude. I mean, I think especially with the white in the back there, so you can really see your Vader.
Yeah, it contrasts pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It definitely does the job. Diablo Fett that Mario is RoboCop rich. I don't know about that, dude. I bought these at retail, man. Actually, I got these less than retail when they were around, so I jumped on these when I could.
Yeah, if you can, like I said, it's hard to go back. I mean, like 808 Michigan Jedi saying, trying to get any of the Rogue One figures like her or K2SO, they're quite expensive.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, Knights of Ren, the Raiders Indy is really nice, but I don't know if y'all saw my my unboxing of this thing a couple weeks ago. The materials, man, it's such a bummer just to see the belt just fall apart in your hands, in a sense. You know what I mean? Or actually, I was trying to put the belt on, and it's so thin. The material is so old and so thin that it just ripped, right? And then some of the other pieces that ripped were kind of like disintegrating in a sense. So it's a bummer,
Yeah, some of those older figures, man, it's...
Yeah. But it's holding up pretty well for the most part, aside from the belt. The jacket's in phenomenal shape, to my surprise.
Hey, I will say that...
It's a cool figure.
For the age of these Rogue One figures, I haven't experienced any problems with any of that line.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had, if any of your Rogue One... Because they're 5-6 years old, and they're holding up great. In comparison, you know what I'm saying?
I'm curious to check on the the turret, because I know that one has some pleather materials in the I think in one of the weapons that's also kind of flimsy like the Indiana Jones. So we'll see what happens, how that holds up when we crack it open.
Yeah. Knights Ren's wondering, what is that Indy? Is it DX05?
That's a DX05. Yes, sir. Original Indiana Jones. That's actually probably the third figure that I added to my collection when I first started collecting back in 2014, I believe. So
okay, so yeah, he's a few years older than Jyn here.
Yeah. It can really use a refresh though. I wouldn't be opposed to that. It is aged, but I think it's aged gracefully.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, most of them do. It's just like you said, it's unfortunate when some of them, especially like the belts, the thinner. Like I have the original Star-Lord, and his backpack straps they disintegrate, and it's like, wow, I didn't even do anything to him.
Bob Dylan says that please no fast photography. It accelerates the flaking.
Right. Or over here in the East Annex, we have some vintage Hot Toys, MMS 35 through 87, otherwise known as the pleather and rooted days of long since past. They have improved.
Wow.
That is for sure. There is for sure. A lot of these older figures, not Rogue One specifically, but further back, some of them have not aged well. And when you look back at, first Avenger Captain America is over 10 years old now, and
look at the first Avengers Thor.
Right, and you compare him to
one.
Endgame Cap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, back then picking up first Avenger Cap, you're like, this is amazing. You know, and you look at it now, you're like,
yeah,
no, yeah.
Diablo Fed is asking if that's the Crow that he sees in the case. No, it's not. I do not have a Crow figure in the collection. I'm curious to see where you think you see it.
Yeah,
what you're looking at.
Yeah, because Mario does not have the Crow. I know that.
Yeah. Full disclosure, I've never seen it. So come at me, y'all. I've never seen it.
All right, so I guess that's gonna be a wrap, guys. I don't think we're gonna be doing this show anymore.
Oh wow.
No, I'm kidding.
One and done.
You haven't seen one and done, man. You really haven't seen the Crow, huh?
I haven't seen it, man. No, this is one of those ones. I have a catalog of. I have a huge list of shame, bro. If I told you some of the shit that I haven't seen yet, I'll be booted off the internet, man.
Probably.
So, yeah.
Probably. He was saying behind Indy next to RoboCop. I think that's Alita.
That's Alita. That's Alita Battle Angel.
Michigan Jedi, back in the World War II figure community, we used to have customizers who would use real leather for certain items like belts and straps.
Oh,
that is very sweet, man. Yeah, World War II stuff, they take that very seriously. They want, like,
considering how much
historically
we're paying for
accurate
these figures, I think, considering how much we're paying for these figures, I think something like that is almost a necessity.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, at least fit that in the budget to add materials that are going to be more durable over time. You know,
I agree, especially when third party figures are doing it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, for sure.
Like something recent, right? Is all leather. I forget which figure. But if somebody knows in the comments, one of the newer third party figures, I forgot who. The jacket's leather. It's not fake. I don't recall who, but it's neither here nor there, I guess. But I understand what you're saying is that, you know, for the price we're paying,
yeah,
it'd be nice if we had a little bit of higher quality when it comes to that, especially when you're seeing over time the degradation in that material.
Absolutely.
And at worse, it's not even the customer's fault.
Yeah,
it just breaks down.
It's just a victim of time.
Yeah,
which sucks, dude. So
yeah, which really stinks.
Bloodsport says he sees the Godfather. Yes, sir. Dude, this was a grail for me in the making, man. My absolute figure of the year. You know I can't stop talking about this thing.
No.
I freaking love this figure, dude. So yeah, Godfather
and
up there.
The way you have him posed, sitting down with his leg up. I mean,
I couldn't believe that it could do that. I was sweating bullets trying to get that pose down, man. But
that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun, right?
I was getting ready to break it too, man. I felt like I was going to break, but not, fortunately it didn't. So I'm a happy camper with that pose. That's my forever pose. That thing isn't getting changed up for
no, man. No, you just leave it the way it is. Yeah, and it's good to go.
It's essentially a statue now.
That's what happened with my Venom and my Iron Spider.
Yeah, the one you just pulled off with Iron Logan.
Yeah,
dude, you captured lightning in a bottle with that pose, man.
That is
blown away, dude.
Thank you. That is a forever pose. And it fits in the DTOF, man.
Nice.
It's in the DTOF right now. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? 1/6ScaleMan, what's up, bud? Grails up in here. Pretty Beard Mario.
Pretty Beard. Oh, thanks, bro.
There you go.
I try.
Well, Mario gets his pregame beard going on before the show. He's sitting there.
I got you, man.
He's got it all dialed in.
You've got to, bro. I ain't trying.
Oh yeah, man.
Gotta look somewhat decent.
Happy New Year, Leo. Hell yeah.
Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, overall, like I said, we're both about an 8, I would say, and there's not really much else to say about her. I think we covered everything.
Think we can put a pin in this?
I think we can. I think this is all for the nookie, bro. You know it. All for the nookie. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I think we are going to wrap, man. So thanks for tuning in. Next week, K2SO. Yeah?
Yep. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. Next week. So without any further delays, I know I have to lean because I'm in a weird setup, guys. It really sucks. I'm going to change my mouse later. And we'll get it all set up. So once again, Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. And we're going to keep this series running. We'll go through our Rogue One line, and then next up after that, I guess we're hitting A New Hope.
Yeah.
Original trilogy stuff, and basically all the old Star Wars, man. All the old Star Wars. We don't have a lot of old together. Mario and myself together, we both don't have a lot of the older figures, but we do have Star Wars, and Star Wars is life. So with that said, everybody, you guys have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next week.
Deuces, y'all.
Peace.